Top things I wish I knew before becoming a doctor. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you don't know me yet, I am Dr. Jam Ponce. So I'm a fresh grad doctor as well as a newly licensed one just last year. And I'm currently training right now. I haven't really disclosed which specialty I'm training at because I will do in the future when I'm ready. I know that becoming a doctor was a crazy journey for me. That's why I wanted to make this video for you guys, for whoever's watching this. I'm sure it's in your mind that you want to be a doctor. That's why you clicked on this video. If you are, then this is the best video to watch, especially if you're not in medical school yet, if you're in pre-med, or if you're in high school and you're thinking of wanting to be a doctor, then this video is perfect for you. Number one is that the journey to becoming a doctor is not a sprint, rather, it is a marathon. So, what do I mean by that? So, the years in order to become a doctor, I thought before that it was just like 8 years and you're already done. No. So, right after high school, you have to take a pre-med. So, here in the Philippines, it's like that. It's different for another country, for different countries like the US. So, here, a pre-med could be anything that's like a 4 to 5 year course. It could even be accountancy, engineering. It doesn't have to be related to medicine, but it will help you a lot if it is related to medicine. Because once you get into medical school, at least you have the basic knowledge of what medicine is all about. You take an exam, the NMAT, and if you get a good score, then you could apply to a very good medical school. As for me, I got a NMAT score of 97, so I applied to UST, the University of Santo Tomas, where I got a scholarship as well because I graduated as magna cum laude in my BS Medical Technology course in UST as well. So 4 years, 4 years, and right after that, it doesn't stop there. Once you graduate, you have your Doctor of Medicine title already, but you couldn't practice yet because you need a license. So in order for you to get that license, you are required to undergo 1 year of postgraduate internship, and that is where the matching program comes in. So if you guys have seen like my past posts on Instagram. If you're not following me on Instagram, go follow me there. I post there more actively and on TikTok as well. Anyway, so I posted when I got matched to UP or University of the Philippines, Philippine General Hospital. So that was my top one choice, and it's one of the best hospitals to do your internship. So you get that 1 year of internship, you take the boards, hopefully you pass it. I passed mine on my first take, so that's 9 years in total already. And then you're a general practitioner. So you're already a doctor. But if you know how much a GP makes, you want to earn more, then you have to specialize in other fields. So the word specialization, it just means what residency you're going into. So it depends where you're going to. If you're going for internal medicine, that's 3 years. But if you want to be a cardiologist, so you have to do a subspecialty. So that's already another additional, like, I'm not sure if it's 2 to 3 years on top of the 3 years you already had to be a cardiologist. So it differs. If you want to know more about that, go comment down below what specialization you want me to talk about, so I know I can make a video about it, or I can even interview someone who's going through that residency program. So that's additional to the 9 years you already have. And becoming a doctor doesn't have a final destination. You're always learning, like it never stops. You think you stop reviewing, you stop studying once you graduate. It doesn't. It's a continuous learning experience because medicine changes or evolves every single time. So you have to be updated all the time. Number two, work-life balance is tough or even non-existent sometimes, so it depends. Back in medical school, especially in pre-med, because well, if you're in pre-med right now, you would know it's very tough to have work-life balance. I mean, to have your life outside of studying in pre-med. What more when you're already in medical school, so it gets harder as you progress, and even in residency, so it becomes crazier in residency, especially if you get into the more hectic specializations like internal medicine and surgery and OBGYN and other more specialties that are like that have crazy work hours. So you have to be ready. That I remember being in pre-med and even in med school, and I would miss all of the family celebrations, the family trips. I even spent my birthdays and my holidays in the hospital, or I was like studying. So you have to be ready to sacrifice your life outside medicine for that. So you have to be ready to see that or to experience that. A choice is not to take a gap year and just do it straight away. That's what I did. I just did it straight away. But I recommend you take a gap year, especially if you're feeling burnt out during your pre-med. Number 3, not all patients will appreciate you. You will really undergo all the emotions of different patients, especially their families. Your opinions or your advice to them won't be as appreciated all the time, or won't even listen to your medical advice. So you have to be careful. You have to be ready for that, as well as you need to build like emotional resilience. You cannot break down. I mean, you could break down in the restroom. Number 4, being smart is not the only thing you need. So if you think the only quality that you have to have, like as a doctor, is being smart, so no, that's not the only thing you should have. You should know how to do or to work with other people, teamwork. You should also have empathy and like really good communication skills, because you're faced with different kinds of people every single day, and you're working with other people as well, other departments too. Number 5, becoming a doctor will make you rich is actually not true. It will in the future, most likely more like comfortable, not really the word like super rich. It depends. If you're really good at financial literacy, if you're good with managing your money, then you can become rich as a doctor. But that does not or should not be the main purpose why you're going into medicine. That should not even be on your mind when you want to be a doctor, because money or earning money is why you're choosing to become a doctor, then this is not the right path for you. You could get rich earlier by doing other things like business or anything that's not becoming a doctor, because if you're gonna think about it, for all the years you're studying, and you're investing money too to your studying. So it's not even like little money, it's big money, it's big tuitions, it's hundreds and thousands of pesos to just study and to have like the materials to study. You have to think about that. So you're investing so much and you're earning so little for the first few years of your practice. So not until your 30s or 40s that you're earning already like the comfortable amount of money that you want. So you have to be really open to that, because I thought before too, like there's this misconception about doctors here in the Philippines that if you're a doctor, you're automatically rich. I mean, they think you're like automatically rich. I think comfortable is more like the perfect word for it, because it takes you years before you get there. So if you want to get rich earlier, don't go into medicine, don't become a doctor. It's more of like a sacrifice to humankind. It's sacrificing your own life, your own time to study in order to save others' lives. So that's basically it. And you have to be open to that. Before I would think, nah, they're just gatekeeping medicine. No, we're not gatekeeping it. We're telling you the truth. Now that I'm here, I'm telling you the truth. If your only reason of becoming a doctor is wanting to be rich, then don't go into medicine. Don't. Just don't. Number 6, you cannot save everyone. So you have to be open to the emotional turmoil you're gonna go through when you lose a patient, or when you can't save a patient, even when you've tried your best already, you gave your best, and still the outcome is different. Because there's always this uncertainty when it comes to medicine, and there is really a right time for a patient to go, and it's not in your control anymore, and you have to be ready emotionally to take that. Sometimes other doctors lose themselves in the process, so they become like robots, and you don't want that to happen to you. So you have to take a step back, and you can give yourself time to process it, and then like learn along the way how you're gonna do it, like in a better system for yourself that's gonna work. As for me, when that happened to me, I took a step back. I called my support system, I called my family, my parents. I prayed, I went to church. I said, I hope it doesn't stop you from like pursuing medicine, because it really takes a toll on you. It's very heavy if you let it. But then you have to accept and you have to remind yourself that you did everything that you could for the patient, and that this path is this is the reality of this path, and it's normal for you to be going through this. Number 7, your personal life will change. So, because you have different schedules and you're faced with different kinds of people all the time, and your intellectual level is changed too, because you're studying so much. You're surrounded by all these people who are studying the same thing as you. So you're gonna be friends with doctors. You're gonna be really close with other doctors or other medical professionals because you're surrounded with these people all the time. But it's very important to also have life outside medicine, because if not, you might get burnt out because you're talking about the same things. But as for me, I really love medicine. So even if I have doctor friends, I still love spending time with them and hearing about medical related stuff all the time. It's okay with me because I love it. But for other people, they want something outside medicine. So maybe that's you. So you have to be ready for that. I value my time more now. Like, I choose who I spend my time with because I know how precious my time is. We're 8. So imposter syndrome is real, and you could really experience it all the time, even if you're already a doctor. I also experience it. Some of my friends also experience, most of my friends also experience it when we're talking about like new experiences, and you're like very scared. Sometimes you don't think you're like qualified or equipped enough to do like a certain skill or to do a certain procedure, but you do know you've studied all your years, like being able to do that in the future. But like as your first time to really do it practically, you're gonna be really scared. But remember that confidence is key, and that confidence, you will earn your confidence in time. But humility is very important too, because it's what keeps you want to learn, and it's what keeps you from making mistakes as well. Number 9, you're gonna get really frustrated with the system when you see your patients suffer. If you try to uh, work in a public hospital, you're gonna see that. You're gonna see a lot of patients not being able to afford healthcare, and especially the healthcare that they need. And when they do not, or they're not able to afford that, then it just breaks your heart, not being able to take care of them or not being able to give them the medicine that they need only because they can't afford it. So you're gonna realize that the system is flawed. And I know like we're progressing, which I am very happy about. Like, I'm praying for the health system to progress, especially here in the Philippines, because I've seen most of my patients suffer before. Number 10, the last one, despite everything I've said, is it worth it to become a doctor? Yes, it is. Even with all the tears I've shed, all the sweat I've shed for this career, I would say I still have a few years ahead of me. I still need to train for the specialty I want. So you're gonna see that, guys. Abangan nyo ako anong specialty papasukan ko. And I hope you guys support me for that, because I'm really working hard for that specialty, because I really want to excel on it in the future. But it is worth it when you see your patients happy, when you see their family happy right after healing them. It's a different kind of feeling you can never buy. I want to share one of my quotes that I live by, and it's, helping one person might not change the world, but it will change the world of that one person. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know down below in the comment section which video you want me to do next, or if you have questions regarding becoming a doctor, or what specialization do you want to go into. Go type it down below so I would know. And yeah, I hope you guys also follow me on my Instagram and my TikTok, so they're all here. And yeah, love you guys. Love you, my jammy bears. Good luck to our future doctors. Bye.